These are doorknobs. This is an Easter egg. Not just any Easter egg. It was one I found while cleaning the park this past Resurrection 2022. Yes, that was actually in it. Still there. I'm just playing a game of State the Obvious, so stick with me. Now for some more State the Obvious. This is a painted rock. It's not really important to anyone but me, probably, but one of the kids painted it for me. I won't go into all that right now. But it's a painted rock. Pretty, right? This is a little tiny turtle. This is another little tiny turtle. This is another little tiny turtle. And this is another little tiny turtle. Something the kids gave me. May seem silly to some people. These are treasures, right? Not a real turtle. Would have been cute though, right? They're all different. Unique in their own way. We are all different. Unique in our own way. But we're still not done with this game of State the Obvious. This is a grain of mustard seed. And if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, Jesus, that is God. He can move mountains. He can move mountains. I know that out there right now, a lot of people are struggling to even hold on to a little bit of faith right now that would even compare to that grain of mustard seed. Trust me, I know the battles. This is a white stone. It's really pretty. Now, that was fun. That was a good game of State the Obvious. Oh, let's throw in one more thing. This is a utility knife. I have no idea why I felt to just throw that in just now. It was just laying here and I thought I would state the obvious. You know what? The best part of this state the obvious game was the turtles, I think. The stones. The mustard seed of faith. But let's talk about the doorknob in a moment. First, the Lord's Prayer. I cry, Abba, Father, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, Jesus. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. In Jesus' mighty name. This is State the Obvious, Part 1. State the Obvious, Part 1. Jesus is the only door. I never want to fail to give Jesus glory. So going back to the doorknobs for a second, we take those for granted, right? We take a lot of things for granted, but we take doorknobs for granted for real, though, right? We never really pay much attention to a doorknob, do we? Until you get stuck in a room and the doorknob won't open. Oh boy, that'll get your attention. Yeah, you get stuck in a room and you can't get out. Those doorknobs will get your attention then, won't they? But, yeah, those things will get your attention. I'm kind of heavy-hearted. I try to be kind to people. I get on, I do my stuff on the platforms, my Facebook, and go to several Christian groups just to try to talk to people. And looking for hope. Never been looking for hope. That's what I've been looking for since 2020. That's what I've been looking for since 2020. Jesus said that the end of all things had come before him. And I just kind of felt lost in that moment. I thought, Lord, why are you telling me this? And of course, my mind, like anybody else's, went to my family. Of course, I'd already been going through transition, so with the Lord. So I thought, okay, that made my family a lot larger than it had ever been. But I want to get into why the game must state the obvious. My heart got broken today. Pretty good. But I rolled with it. I just let the person say what they were going to say, and I just responded a little here and there. Not often. Just to certain things, even not to everything that they said. There was no need. There's no need to cast your pearl before the swine. I finally had just told this person, it is clear to me that we shall never agree, because I will not give up what God has told me, and you clearly are not going to be swayed. So I see no purpose to continue this conversation, and I bid them goodbye. Then they tried to challenge me further, telling me I needed to stop thinking logically. I need to stop thinking logically. Logic is the farthest thing from my mind. I do use logic occasionally. It helps prove a point, even in the spiritual realm. But I will see you in part 2 of State the Obvious. Jesus is the only door.